Hey, my people. So as you see, we have this beautiful rump roast over here. And I'm about to cut some of this fat off here. And I'm about to get the ball rolling on what I want to do with it. I have my serrated blade here. I'm going to have a little fun. So yeah, it's been a minute and I'm glad to be back. And that I am, let's cook up something nice. So we're going to get some of that fat off. I mean, yes, I could use it, but I don't need it. And I like us to be a little lean. And if I didn't say it, I'll say it again. This is a rump roast. I'm just gonna get some more of that fat off there. It's not necessary. How's everybody been? I'm glad to be back, if I didn't say it. And I'm gonna do something really fun today. Oh man, y'all gonna love this. This is the beginning of so many things to come with this roast right here. And if I haven't done it for you yet, I wanna say, please take a moment, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit the all button so you can stay updated on all my coming videos. So let's get back into it. Now that I got this cut some of this fat, I'm gonna trim some more of this fat right here off of, and then I'm gonna be ready to get the real ball rolling to this boy. Okay. Some good old fat. It's not necessary. We don't need it. We don't want it. Lean this we're gonna get for now. It's extra fat. I don't need them to toss. Then, while it's in the bin, I'm gonna get my seasonings together. So you may see how we're gonna do this. Getting it all together for you folks. Because we only want the best. Flavor. Oh yeah. I care about your heart. I keep saying that, so I'm gonna keep saying it till you know it's true. So this is gonna take us some time to get this all together. So now that I got this here, I'm gonna get my paper together. So I'm gonna start off with some parchment paper. I wanna get enough. Now I got my parchment. I'm getting me some foil. I'm gonna move this meat out the way. Got the parchment paper right here. Now we're gonna bring meat on over. We're gonna start seasoning this good meat up. We'll start with some garlic salt. Got some turmeric. Some meat tenderizer. Some onion powder. Black pepper. time to pick this up a little bit. Get that rubbed into the seasonings. Get the bottom of those seasonings on the bottom of the parchment paper. And then simply put, I'm gonna get this sucker wrapped. Now that that's wrapped, I'm going to wrap it in the foil. And I'm going to let this cook down for hours. And the hours while that's going on, I'm going to put everything else together around it. I'm going to show you how. I'm gonna wrap this up and I'm gonna let this be on a high heat, almost for hours. But while that's going down, I'm gonna get everything else cooked around it. I got that wrapped in the parchment. While that's in the parchment and the foil, grab me a non-stick pan. Expecting in the pan. Alright, folks, let's go to the stove. We got the stove at 475 degrees, and we're gonna leave this cooking for at least a few hours until that meat is so soft that it breaks down. Nice and hot to that touch. Now we're in there, folks. Now we gotta really get the other ball rolling. Alright, folks, now that we got that in there, time to take care of the other parts to make this all a delicious situation. So please follow me. Well, that means we're cooking with some gas and some heat, folks, and I like that. Sorry about that, but let's get this ball rolling. Alright, so I'm gonna try something different. I got some Hungarian wax peppers. I'm gonna give them a quick rinse. I've never worked with these, but I've seen this for a while. I looked up what it said about them, and it's time to find out the truth, folks. So I've already gave them a cleaning. I'm going to cut the edges of these peppers off. Give them a smell. I mean, you can most definitely smell there's a spice to that. And they look beautiful, not gonna lie. Tips off. I'm gonna take my time getting these peppers cut. And everything that's the pepper has, I'm gonna keep. I want it all today. So I'm gonna make something delicious, different. Something that you really know that you can stick your teeth in. It's pretty chilly outside. And I feel like, hey man, when it comes down to this cooking, we gotta have some fun in the kitchen, y'all. And I don't do enough of that. So I'm gonna do more for you now, more than ever. I always come up with fresh ideas for fresh cooking videos. I'll tell you the truth, it sounds easy. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's a little bit of a conundrum to figure out. But I enjoy this. It's my food therapy. And I ain't stopping until everybody's fed. Try to get these a nice cut, measure them by eye and feel them as I cut them. So here's the thing, I might do a lot of measurement in my head, but I do a lot of soul cooking with my heart. It's the way I was taught, folks. And that's something you can't just read out. And everything will be incorporated, seeds and all. Nothing's getting left today, folks. So I want to get a nice thinness to them where you can get them taste, but then by the time with the heat and everything melted together, it'll be soft in the bite. You know, didn't find so many seeds until I got to a higher level of the neck. That's unique. Probably do something with that. See, like look at that, folks. Like, this really protects itself this way, but it's kind of open-ish. But then you see the seeds are more up the way. Like I said, I'm gonna use everything, so nothing will be left out to see. Again, starting to get more of those seeds. I like that. All right, folks. Follow me. Now I'm just gonna put these in a pan. Well, my big old pot. And I haven't started the pot yet. I'm getting ready to. But I want to get more of my vegetation sliced up and going. While I'm at it, I'm gonna find me. Oh, there's my measuring cup, folks. I'm gonna get this started here on my back eye. Then we're gonna go for left rear. We're gonna turn this on. This is an electric stove, as I always tell folks, so they may understand what type of stove we're cooking with. And at the end of the day, this pot might look a little beat, but believe me, this boy has a lot of love to give. Make sure that's the rear proper, left rear. Getting a little smoke back there, so let's get that. All right, so, well, let's go. I'm gonna give you a couple cups of water. One cup. 2 cups. 1 more cup of water, folks. All right. Brief moment, folks. I got a bird flying. All right, folks, now we got the peppers added. I'm gonna get these extra peppers out the way. Now, I don't always do this, but I'm trying to create a unique flavor to this. I'm adding me some beef bouillon. Pretty cute. Now I'm gonna get this cleaned up again. Now I'm about to add so I have some other cups that can be added. I have me a couple of these cups of these sweet peas. I'm gonna drain the liquids off of them because I only want the peas itself. Very good. draining the water off my sweet peas. So I'm gonna add me some sweet peas, folks. Have me another sweet pea. Coming, folks. Getting that water drained off. So some more sweet peas. Grab my carrots. No, I'll get the onion in there first. Excuse me, camera guy. Follow me. Let's get this onion into the. Any set of onion you choose would be best. Just so happened offhand, I had some of this red onion. I'm gonna be nice and careful, folks. You know, I took a little bit of time. I wanted to figure out something more that I can give to you guys. I mean, every video should be different. And I want you to be able to end and say, you know what? When you come here, you're guaranteed to get something different, be unique that you can take home and create at your own leisure. I feel like everybody deserves a meal after a hard day's work. Sometimes we can't go out to a restaurant, but we can even be our own restaurant. We can create a home, you know. So I want to give that. I want to share that. And then you can make these recipes your own and take to your own home. That's how it's supposed to be. Follow hooks. Take a step back, camera guy. Don't want to cover that lens. All right, people. Try and get to the real good stuff. So I got me some beautiful celery here. Let's rinse my blade. Let me give these a quick water rinse. There's a unique smell to celery that I don't mind. Everything that I can see to be used will be used. Toss these pieces to the bin. So we get the ball rolling, folks. Without further ado. We got more celery to cut, folks. As much as I hope it's done. We're not done just yet. Gotta put the work in if you want that meal. No shame in hard working in that kitchen, gang. Come on, people. Come on, my peeps. So I'm about to clean my carrots off. Does anybody ever notice how tough carrots really are? And how great they are too. So got some carrots. I'm gonna use the back of my knife. Using the back of the knife because I don't want to scrape off everything. I just want to scrape off the unnecessary. You see, it makes it really easy to do. The back of your blade. Not your sharp end, just blunt. Just that easy, folks. Repeat, using the back of my knife. Up here, I'm gonna get this tossed and then come right back to you. Taking our time to get these cut, and hopefully they don't get away from us because it's easy to do so.
Ghirardelli chocolate chips makes baking a bite better.
Gotta get a better music. I'm basically going with a clean follow through. Please angle the cameraman, so they may see the angle. So I go in with a bevel, I come down, pressure. Bevel, down, pressure. Bevel, down, pressure. All in one finger, action. Beautiful fresh carrot. Just bought this from the market. Go on the bigger end. Bevel down. Fresh pressure. I'm gonna get these in the pan and then come back and do the rest. So I'm gonna add more water into here. So I don't want this to just become a bad situation. Adding extra water is gonna be able to help create that situation we're looking for. Right now we're just vegetables and water. For now. Give you a look at what we have there. We'll do the rest of these carrots. Alright folks, let's get these beauties into the pan. Because we got some good old rusted potatoes that I'm gonna make sure they're thoroughly and properly cleaned before I go ahead and some of the fat. I'm basically making a good old stew. Some cold water. Got our potatoes over here. Marked with those miniature joints. So. Now we're gonna get these potatoes. Well, let me clean my areas first. Let me be better than that. In order for me to be thorough, I should be thorough with you. Doing a little quick rubbish cleanup. Tossing this in the bin so I got more space to work. So, I'm gonna get these started to be cut and sliced up. Alright, folks, so I'm gonna get these potatoes sliced, diced, minced, and bent. Having fun words. It's not hard to do this part. I have to get these cut up and slice into pieces. Let me get these cleaned. Don't want no water to drip. Right into the pan we go. You see how this is starting to get up there, so I'm gonna add more water. Add more water. Have my lid ready. Little technical difference. We ain't close done yet, folks. Gotta add some roasted corn. Add some roasted corn. So far, this is how we're going right now. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna give this a quick mix. So before I even get to my next phase, I wanna make sure I'm doing this proper. Trying to get my handy dandy lid. We'll give y'all the gist so far, folks. So the next phase is to get the seasonings in. But I'm not gonna add seasonings yet to just before we get the vegetables in. I mean with the seasoning of the meat. Jesus, I'm talking too fast. So right now, you see the vegetation we have in there. You know, you got your Hungarian peppers. You got onion, carrot, celery, some bouillon. That's where you see some of your color. You know, and just really kept it simple for now. And I'm gonna lit this up, and I'm gonna let this slow simmer. And really, we're waiting till the meat come out, which could take a couple hours. And when it does, you will see it, and we're gonna put it all together Also, don't forget, we got something special to add to it. All right, to the next. I'm gonna take this rump roast out, and I'm gonna sit it in another pan. So I've had it steaming in the stove for a while. I'm gonna take it out, and I'm gonna put it in another pan with a little bit of oil and heat. And I'm gonna keep it there for a while. Being careful not to burn myself. I'm gonna keep it there for a while. Get this thing to break all the way down the way I want. And I know I'm gonna do this a little different than you expect. And that's the way I want to go. So first things first. Being careful, cameraman. We don't want to see you get burned anymore. Yeah, be careful. So what I'm gonna go with here is I have my pan. It's heating up over here. It's the non-stick. I wanted to show you that. Now I'm gonna get a little bit of oil. Not a lot, really a cap. Cap of oil. Just got the oil in there. Only one cap. I don't want to overdo it. And I want to bring the flavor out. It's necessary to make this really delicious ball. So even though I had this in the stove for like an hour to 2 hours, now I'm taking it out. It's still steaming, and that's great. But I want to create something really amazing. So in order to do that, I gotta do something different. And I'm opening up one of these beautiful cubes of beef bouillon. I'm gonna put it in the pan. I'm gonna drop in the pan. So now I'm about to get this out, and the beef bouillon is already starting to react with the heat, which is really good. That's what I want. Well, I want to add me some more onion for flavor purpose. Get this right on up in there. So get me some onion. Good old beef into here, and we're not gonna waste any of that broth. No. All that broth that this rump roast is made. Well, how do we do that? It's gonna help us. Be careful not to burn ourselves because this pan is still hot. But we want all that extra sauce. That's a lot of love waiting to happen. And I was looking for something unique to add, and I had already found it. You guys know it. So, thank you, Miss Martha. Believe me. We're gonna turn that heat up to an 8. And before you know it, because I'm gonna show you how far I'm going with this. So I want this to be really great, and I'm going for something really delicious. Onion and salt. Double check and make sure. Yep, that one's going to fit. And then out the blue. Excuse me. Where's my? And then we're gonna go get that up in there. We're basically creating our own little pressure situation. Stop any of that extra steam from really getting out, trapping it. And we're gonna go straight into a high heat. And I'll come back in a little bit and show you this so you can see how we want this to break down. We're gonna leave this going for a while at a high heat on the back of the eye. In a little bit, folks. Let's Hey guys, I'm back. Somebody in the go and get this meat out of here. I've had it high heating for a minute. And I'm about to slice this up bit by bit and add the meat inside of. Follow me, folks. Let's get it sliced up. We're gonna be very careful as we cut this because we don't want to burn ourselves. That would really suck. At the same time, we want this to be really. Now, if you can smell what I'm smelling, it smells great. Now I'm about to go through it and get this sliced up. And this is a rump roast, folks. And it smells good. It really does. But I need to get all this sliced up, and then as I slice it, I'm gonna add the meat into my pot. Nothing will be wasted with this roast here. Nothing. It's gonna take a lot of twist and cut. Really, I'm gonna try something else really quick, folks. I'm gonna turn this off because it's taking up a lot of noise we don't need. And we're gonna get this right, folks. So we can get this pork. Let's see how it goes. Let's see if we can do that before I hand. So it's still a little tough, but when it gets into the sauce that we're gonna add to it too, because we're gonna create one. Taking our time. Some nice amount of roast here. It's gonna be really good. And you know, the better you shred it, the better it's gonna be. My ideology is that in every bite you should get some of the meat. So that's how I like to do it. And if need be, every time I slice it, I'll just add it into my pot. Let's see how that's looking. And let's go and add some meat. And we're gonna have to repeat this process like that. Follow me, folks. All right. Nice. Now, I'm gonna show you something else I'm gonna do to this, which is really gonna just make this really even better. And you can do this from anywhere in the world. Trust and believe that. So really what I'm gonna go for is this. I'm gonna show you guys in my bowl. Show you how I'm going to go about this. Alright, so I'm going to have some in my bowl. I'm going to continue on my approach. Anything extra, I'm going to grab anyhow. You'll see what I got. I'm gonna do, folks. I'm gonna make this so much better. Just gotta stick to a plane. That's all it takes. While that's going on, folks, I believe I got my eye in the back still on. I'm gonna grab me another pan out. Alright, so I'm gonna put this pan on the eye and I'm gonna let it dry while it's on the eye. And while that's going on, I'm gonna continue to cut this meat. Don't be afraid to multitask and time manage in the kitchen, folks. It makes everything come together so much better. So we're gonna continue on. Get this sliced up. Once that pan dries on the stove, actually that's why I need to turn my heat up. Put this in my bowl. Now that the pan is dry, I'm gonna let it get a little hotter. So when I add the oil, we can get a good sear and create a good gravy. Please understand this truly is what we call that labor of love. So when you're working it out, just know your hands may get tired, but your stomach will end up be thanking you. And I know you may get tired, you might want to rush it. Don't. You got this in the bag, yo. All right, almost there, folks. We're gonna keep on cutting until we get this right. last slice to break down before the big part of the show goes down. So I'm gonna get into it, folks. This is a little thicker, so it's gonna give us a lot more cuts out of it too. Just great. So now that we got these sliced, next part, start. We gotta get all the meat into the bowl first and foremost, folks. Me. Set these on the stove. Being careful as I possibly can. Now that that's there, being careful not to burn myself because it's hot. I'm gonna turn this heat up. Alright, so I'm gonna get me some oil, which is use some vegetable oil. That should be enough. Careful as I can. I'm gonna get the oil spread around a bit. I'm gonna take a little bit of that oil off there. Got a bit more than I hope, but that's perfect. That's what we need. Be careful as I can. That being in there, my next phase, I want me some more of that onion. And that onion's about to really jumpstart this, the whole shebang. You should see. Get my knife. While I can, I'm gonna grab my fork and some of these big chunks of onion that I want to break down. I'm gonna do so. tenderizer. Take me a sprinkle of some all-purpose flour. Get me a little, but not a lot. Cornstarch. Black pepper. A fork. High the heat. Take the meat. The gravy stock that was originally from the meat, we shall add. Turn that heat up to 8, folks. Get you some hot water. Cold, cool, hot's better at this point. Get you about a cup of hot water. Have your heat nice and up. Getting that stirred about. Add your water. Keep that heat up. And we're gonna slowly, so we don't lose nothing, get that mixed slow. We ain't trying to lose none of the meat. So you wanna get that brown gravy to thicken. Bit of moisture to your meat. And that flour starch mixed together. Also, don't forget, you already got potatoes in there, which got its own starch, which will help create a thickener overall. Let that gravy start its process of thickening. Well, I do a little cleanup as I go. Putting things back in order. Always makes things easier on oneself. And I got time, and even though you see it here, I'm gonna add me one more of these cubes of bouillon. You know, I know it'll be ready to add when I see my mixture thicken. So one old good old cube of bouillon. And I actually got my vegetable mixture at a lower heat. Just waiting until I add this into it, and then I know that's just so much closer to being done. And don't think I forgot about your hearts now. I always say it. So I'm gonna add me a pinch of turmeric. Turmeric. Now with that gravy, oh yeah, that most definitely thickening. And that meat, I know, is gonna soak up a bunch of the juice, which is really gonna just help soften the meat even more. So just really what you want. Just a little bit wipe off. Move this out the way. Bring this vegetable mixture over. Keep it at the heat it's already at, so we don't lose nothing. Only thing we're trying to do is gain right here, folks. Being nice and careful. Let me get that mixture put into here. Stir it in together. I'm gonna add a little more starch. Actually, what I do is I'm gonna add the starch mixture into a cup right here. A little bit of meat mixture, nothing wasted. I'm gonna turn that heat back to an 8, so I can let that naturally thicken up. I'll be back in a bit to show you how it comes out. All right, folks, so I'm about to get ready and plate this situation and show you how great we've come about. From where we started to where we ended, I feel like we're in a good place. And I'm getting ready to show you exactly what I mean to get you satisfied. First spots first. Turn that on off. Take that on off the stove. Follow me, people. Be careful. It's hot. Oh, yeah. You got that rump roast stew right here, folks. Where you get that meat and get it right. I think that's about right. You can't forget the good broth we got to add to this. What would you be without a broth? Get a little more broth for the situation. Need one more thing, fellas. I'm gonna get it right. Pop out. Ladies, all the way down. And all right, folks, this is how we coming today. I feel like you think about satisfaction wise. I feel like this is not a bad situation to have. So you got your rump roast stew, you got your slices of baguette. Yeah, I don't think you can get better than that. Matter of fact, you can. We're gonna get a little bit more of that sauce. Cause what you gonna do with all that sauce? I ain't gotta say too much, but I'll just say to the next.